Cheers. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back, or if you're new, welcome. This is a very cozy space where we're trying to build a book community, and we just talk about all the nice things in life, or you know, everything that will make you feel good. Today we have a different location. As you can see, I live just outside of school and they sing all the time, but this is quite a fast video. It's just going to be a very quick catch up for everyone who might be interested, because last week and this Monday it was Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but I noticed that bookshops started doing that as well, which is incredible. I've never seen a bookshop doing that before. Maybe it's just because I never paid enough attention, but that is not the point. The point is I got myself some books with a very reduced price. But yes, I just thought that I will show you some of the books that I got, and hopefully that could be some inspiration for your next purchases, or you can just tell me which one you'd like me to read and review on my channel. So yeah, let's just crack on. The first book I bought is Legends and Lattes, and I am so incredibly excited about this one. I've heard so many great things, and I feel like it's the right time for me to read this because I've had quite a stressful week due to migraines and like some health issues, and I just feel like I want to end my day just laying in bed with a blanket, hot cup of tea, and just reading something like this. So like a story in a fantasy world with something that will just make me feel good, and I just cannot wait to pick this one up. I feel like it's going to be probably my first choice between these this book haul, and also this is the only hardback that I bought. It's super lovely. It's a different cover because it's the one that came out in the UK, and it's actually the first week that this book is out and it's already breaking records, so pretty excited. But the original cover is actually on the inside like that. So if you wanted to have this, it's going to be there. It's a beautiful hardback. I feel like I'm not really a fan of hardback sometimes because I like to just fit a book in my bag and just carry it around wherever I go, and it's not really possible with these ones. But yeah, super excited about this one. The next book that I bought is The Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and I am very intrigued to read this one. Actually, it's a funny story because when I was in Waterstones, I just picked this one up because I know that this is very hyped as well, especially in the dark academia community, which I'm proudly part of. And I basically just stopped in front of this book, picked it up, and I was like, is it time? Is it time to read it? Is it not? And the sales assistant in Waterstones just stopped next to me and she's like, this is my favorite book. And we started having a deep conversation about this book that I was just like, I need to pick this one up. So if she happens to watch this video, which I don't think she will, hi, thank you so much for suggesting this one. I feel like everyone knows what this book is about, but for those who don't, this is, as I said, a dark academia book. This is a story of Alex. He's a freshman in Yale, and he finds out that there's a dead girl in the campus. There's been a murder, and he's trying to look a bit deeper into this murder because no one wants to. And then he finds out that there are many secret societies that are taking part in these murders, and a whole mystery develops in front of his eyes. And I just think this is really interesting. I just feel like this is one of those books that are perfect for winter nights, and if you like magic realism books where you have a realistic setting but you still have that magic mystery element behind it, and I just cannot wait to delve into this. Especially I feel like if you liked Babel, which is probably my favorite book from 2022, this is going to be a great contender. The next book is going to be The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, and this is probably a book that I've been interested in for quite a while because I read something on Goodreads. I read some reviews there, I saved it in my to be read, and I recently saw a video from another content creator and they were talking about this, and I was really interested about, you know, the whole story, how this is built. This is a fantasy sci-fi, it's more towards a sci-fi, and it's set in a world where all the cities have souls, and people try to make this work and navigate throughout all the good and bad things that will come from it. In this case, we talk about New York City, and from what I understood, there's been a problem with the original soul. So 6 different people, they had to become part of this new soul. So New York now has 6 souls. I just feel like it's something that might be really interesting, especially if you're not really into proper sci-fi. For example, at the beginning of the year I read Dune, and that wasn't easy. If you're not used to this genre, it might be a bit complicated to get into, especially if you want to read something that flows very easily. And this kind of book might be what you need to leap into the proper sci-fi genre. But I'm very excited, and I found this just next to the 9th house, so it was a sign. Let's just say it was a sign. The next 2 books that I got, they're probably more towards fiction and fantasy fiction. I just realized how many fantasy books I recently got. It's insane. It's just, I think it tells a lot about a person, what they need based on what kind of books they read and what things they reach out to. And right now I need to, travel and experiment, have new ideas. And I feel like that's what you can get from a fantasy book. But yeah, so the one that's probably 50-50 fantasy and fiction, it's this one, which is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This has become quite popular on social media because the concept is really interesting. It might be not everyone's cup of tea, because as I said before in one of my other videos, when it comes to translated Asian literature, it might come through a bit dry. So if you're not used to it, you might not enjoy these kind of books 100%. I personally love Asian literature, and I have quite a collection of books right now, but I feel like this one, it's something that might be really cozy and really comforting at times. So this is a story of this, but it's actually, I feel like this might be the 2nd installment of a trilogy. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that the first one is not here in the UK at the moment, so I thought might as well just start from the 2nd one. They're not connected. It's not like a trilogy that you cannot follow if you don't read the first one. But yes, this is a story of a little cafe that's been open in the back alleys of Tokyo for centuries, and they offer their clients the wonderful experience of tasting their coffee, and then they will travel back in time and they will relive some moments of their life, or they can choose different ways they could have lived those moments. And I think this is just going to be either heartbreaking or extremely comforting and hopeful. And I'm really excited. And also the cover is amazing. Look at that holographic sparkle. Beautiful. So this is also a very small book. I feel like this might be just something you pick up one night or one weekend and you just read all of it. But yes, very excited about this one. Hopefully, let me know if you've read anything like this and if you enjoyed it. I read mixed reviews, as I said, but I think I might like this. The last book I got is actually the only proper fiction book that I bought in this haul, and it's this one. It's Winter by Alice Smith. This book is part of a 4-book installment. They're all called with different seasons names. So we have, well, of course, winter, spring, summer, and autumn. And I thought that I might just start them depending on the season that I'm on at the moment. So of course we're in winter, and I thought this might be a very cute read for the winter time and Christmas time as well. I might do a video just about Christmas books because they're just so cozy. So this book is about the story of 4 people. Some of them are family, some of them are strangers, and they just meet in this gorgeous, beautiful, huge house in Cornwall, and they just spend Christmas together. For some reason they are either forced or they end up spending Christmas together, and it's just a study of these people spending this really emotionally charged time of the year together and how they go through it. And I read there are some really funny things, some really heartbreaking things, and just the way that it's told. I read it, the narration is gorgeous, and this is what I'm expecting from this book. So something that will leave me very warm inside, and it's one of those, and I think it's going to be one of those books that will let you be part of a family environment and a household environment where you feel like you are part of that family or those group of people without being actually there. So it's going to be quite a ride, but I'm very excited. I have read many great things about this, all these books, and I cannot wait to start from this one, especially from the Christmas point of view. I feel like it's the perfect time of the year to read it. And also the cover is amazing, it's gorgeous. Yes, so these are the books that I picked up on Black Friday, and I'm really excited to read them. I think I might start with Legends and Lattes tonight, so very excited. Let me know if you read any of these books, or if you'd like me to read some of them and review them in the next videos. But yes, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, just click like and subscribe or leave a comment down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.